Middle center.
Hey, Big E here in the house.
Wow, there's some good bargains here on Boxing Day, eh?
Boxing Day? Check your calendars. That was last year. But Eric Christensen and his son Kai are hunting for deals today.
Hello there. I'm Kai Christensen. And this is my assistant, Pooh Man. And we are going to be telling you about coffee and how it sucks balls. Yeah? Fair enough? You got it? Yeah.
What do you want for Boxing Day today, buddy?
Well, I'm looking for some DS games because I think they're cheap now, so I think I'm going to get it.
This is an average day coffee, okay? Do you know how bad it tastes? How bad it is for you? It's not even good unless you have sugar.
Yeah, I try to save money when you can. Its economy is tough. It's been a tough year.
So, there's this new ad called Tim Hortons called the Cafe Mocha. So, for you coffee lovers out there and hot chocolate lovers, there's a new Cafe Mocha in the house.
How is it?
It's soothing. It's hot chocolate and it also has coffee in it. So if you hate coffee, but you like hot chocolate, maybe if you blend it together, maybe you'll like it.
Thank you very much.
Eric and Kai got a printer that was on sale.
Later! Bye!
$80 off. Oh, okay. Well, that is half price. Bargain price.
The kind of deal they'll take any time of the year. John Woodward, CTV News, Vancouver.
Hey, this is Big E here with Special K, and we are doing the question heading into 2020. Okay, Kai, people are looking for you to say a few inspiring words for your, generation Zoomer. What would you say?
This is the first time that I think Hannah and I have experienced all being as a family and going to somewhere to celebrate a 50th anniversary. Well, everyone's 50th anniversary.
I wrote some down here as we were just collecting some knowledge on actually Christmas of 2019, going into 2020, which is going to be a really monumental year. We look at 4 really important points that we feel define what are going to keep and sustain people's happiness and positivity. So,
Cool. And what are they?
So the first one that I've narrowed down is the persistence of positivity.
Nice.
So this is a virtue that many people don't possess and is very hard to possess in a way that that we have constant fluctuations of emotions and the way we feel, but having a consistent positivity in the world is really one of the only ways that us people are going to consistently be happy and healthy, because as long as we are able to maintain a routine of being healthy and consistently positive is how we live.
And so I just want to say thank you all for coming. And yeah.
Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
Whoa, all right. Good job. Woo.
Well, another one that that I had jotted down here that I thought was really important was the unconditional desire to help others. And this is a really big parallel to positivity, because with your own positivity, you can only be as big as your own personal bubble with positivity. And if you're not able to spread that desire to help and be positive with others to other people, you're really only affecting yourself, and that's how you inflict change. That's maybe personal growth, which really only stems for so long. So we look to unconditional desire to help others, and I think the really big point to emphasize on this isn't just people in poverty, because when you look at people around your peers, they might be the same amount of wealth or happiness, but if you're not able to inflict a change and desire to help others that are your class, just as much as people that are in a lower class, there's going to be no continuous growth. And I think that it's unrealistic to live in a world where there is no divide, but where there is a divide is where people can excel and become higher, and that lifts everyone as a population.
Wow, your grandpa will be so proud hearing you say that.
Happy birthday, Dad. I can only express how much love and gratitude I have for you and everything you've done to raise me. These past years have been a true test of how hard life can hit, but only through these times do we find out what we really want to do in life. And I'm so proud that you have the courage to take a leap of faith and find something meaningful for the rest of your life. I will always support every decision and choice you make and will stand by your side till the day I die. I love you very much. Okay. I think this one has a really bright parallel to the first one, and it's an acknowledgement of changes of emotion. So I think with positivity, in order to be consistent, a really good understanding of positivity has to be met, and that is to know that there is a constantly fluctuating ways of our emotions that go up and down. And whenever we've noticed in the past, if you have a really high day, in the next couple of days you're bound to have a low, because that's just how our bodies work. And you know, you have to learn to accept that those things do happen. And when you just win the lottery for your new car, and the next day you go out and blow half of that on gambling or whatever you end up doing, that's your high straight into your low. And it's allowing yourselves to really know how that feels, and how you're able to generate such a way that allows for up and downs, really defines as a person how the outcome of what you want to be and how you're going to be is going to be determined. So
That's true.
knowing how to control your ups and downs is going to be one of the key factors in how you maintain a consistent positivity.
Interesting.
This is because tradition, and because we've been doing this for so long, and you know, I'm just appreciative that we can all get together and enjoy something like this, because you know, these are the few things that make up, I don't know, what family could really mean, you know, just like getting together. So yeah, I'm just appreciative that everyone could be here and we can all spend Christmas together. So.
All right.
So Wellness Wednesday special message, Special K.
Is going to be a reflection piece where we talk about a disconnect from technology. This past Christmas, I had the fortune to go on a forced therapy walk with my Aunt Haida, which I thought was really big, and it really allowed me to give a perspective on how a disconnection from technology can really be beneficial. And I think we look to these 3 points previous to this, that if you're not able to take deep breaths and actually understand what you had just learned or the outcome that just was created because of the things that you just did, there's no room for reflection. And that's personal growth, and that's growth as a community and as an entire audience. And that's not met unless you take a breath and really step away from technology before you display it. And I think that's a great reflection piece to really look back on.
Incredible.
All right, well, I'd like to thank everyone for being here today and making it out. I know the trek is not always possible, but I was talking to Dad earlier about what we think of this place and why we come together every Christmas, and it really stems back to tradition, and why we do the things and why it really sticks with us. And I feel like it's kind of grown on me, and for the first few years that Grandpa died, I didn't really notice it, or I didn't really mind at all, because I was just too young and I wasn't really developed enough. But every year at Christmas, there is a part of me that just like to see him in this chair, you know, and it really brings back to like what the tradition means to us and how that relates to, you know, Grandpa passing away. So we're all so powerful in our own way that we just want to excel at the great things in life and not let the things hold us down. So that's awesome.
Funny guy, because if you didn't mention it now, I forgot about COVID. Like, you know.
I'd like to give this toast to Grandpa because he means a lot, and it's definitely grown on me. So.
Thank you, guys. Cool.
Cool.
To Grandpa. Father Lyle.
One piece of advice to live my life with through your experiences, what would you say?
Be true to yourself. Not only, be true. Tell the truth. Be true to what you say. Not only to what you say, but to yourself. You know that it's true. Doesn't matter what anybody else says. You are true to yourself. You're doing what is good. And you are. And I see that in you, and it's character that I'm very proud of.
Today marks the end of my 3rd semester at Langara College. If you were to ask my grade 12 self, what are you going to do after high school? I would have no idea.
And I hope you stay with it. You're kind to your grandmother, you're considerate of your mother, you're lots of fun with the other grandmother, and that's fine. Mm-hmm. You've got lots of friends and lots of time to live. And do, as my father said, the best years of your life, between now and when you're about 27, 28 years old. That'll be time enough to settle down.
Before college, I didn't know how to plan. My dad asked me a valuable question, as he always does in Brooke.
Of course.
So what did you learn after 3 semesters of college?
Marriage is good, and it's fine, but it's a long, the rest of your life.
Yeah.
You get married, you have to have a house, you have to have a mortgage, settle down, you can't pick up and move children, then you really settle down. But enjoy this life.
This made me question if my time was more valuable outside of class than in it. I should be doing something else better with my time. Well, in a way, that is opportunity cost, and I guess econ, I have to thank you for something. The traditional route of high school to university is way too commonly blindly followed. I always strive to seek big change and believe teaching the most valuable skills I learned shouldn't have to cost a fortune. I'm going to look to create a condensed social community where young students can learn these fundamental skills without dumping huge amounts of money on it.
Down for the count. Lost every match today, but this is where things change. We're aiming bullseye at the orange marker. Diamond marks the spot. Kai Christensen goes. He notes, and he throws.
The skills I learned in college had nothing to do with educational content itself. I learned how to problem solve, plan, manage time, socialize, work with a team, and most importantly, allowed me to place value on my time.
It's been skewed. The entire thing's been rigged.